What's up, gang? Welcome to another episode of The Grind. Get ready. It's a new day, and it's time for some of you out there to start becoming a go-to player, a go-to person. Like my man Mike, when you see the Bulls, you can't look at the Bulls and not think of Michael Jordan. Some keys and traits of being a go-to player, a go-time player. People that you only have to tell something one time and they execute. People that you would trust with the game on the line. People that get better with pressure. People that are willing to lose because they're willing to take the last shot. Those are the people that I'm willing to lose with. I'm willing to lose with them because the chances are better with the ball in their hands than anybody else's hands. Being a go-to player doesn't mean that you're never going to fail. Just like Jordan, you'll see the quote about I missed X amount of shots, I missed X amount of game-winning shots, and I lost X amount of games. I failed over and over again, therefore I succeed. Understand, being a go-to player doesn't mean that you're never going to lose, never going to fail. It means that the ball is better off in your hands than anybody else. More often than not, if we play the numbers, we're going to win with the ball in your hands. And more than anything, you got the heart, the desire, the work ethic, the attitude, and the capacity to be great and carry your team to victory. When you become great, you find a way to call audibles in the middle of the game and do things, whatever it takes to win. Find ways to win if you want to be a go-to player. If you got to travel, travel. But don't stop until the job is done. Go-to players exhaust all resources and all options before they stop trying. It's not that you are not going to fail. I have not failed, he said. See if you can see who it is. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that didn't work. Thomas Edison. Like Freddy Krueger, we got to just keep on coming. If you're too young to watch Freddy Krueger, do yourself a favor here in October. Go ahead and check out Freddy Krueger. But Freddy Krueger, you can't kill him. I mean, he just keeps on coming. Every time you think he's dead, he just keeps on coming. He's either up and moving or he's on his way to getting up. And that's the way go-to players got to be. We're either up or we're getting up, but we're never down. Pass go-to players the ball, and you know it won't be forgotten. You know it won't be dropped. Becoming a go-to player is required before becoming a Hall of Famer. A Hall of Fame player first was a go-to player. Before the Hall of Fame, you have to play in crunch time. In order to play in crunch time and be trusted in crunch time, you have to be a starter. In order to start, you have to get noticed. You may need to do crazy things to get noticed and become a starter on your way to becoming a go-to player. You have to dive for loose balls. You have to show up with energy. You have to outwork everyone. One key is that you have to be able to control your work ethic. That's the thing that no matter what, talent is not required. Just a little bit of heart. Go out there and give it everything that you got. If you're not a go-to player yet, prepare and work on your skill set. Get around other go-to players. Be you. Be the first version of yourself, but do what they do. Start to adopt some of their mindset, some of their principles, some of their success habits. Get uncomfortable. Get around those winners. Get around them, those people with confidence and the ones that are great. And listen, you can't just listen to the negative people. Don't listen to people that are losing. Don't listen to the spectators. Listen to the people that are where you want to be. If you feel that you could be one, you could be a go-time player, a go-to player, and you're ready, understand when the opportunity knocks, you have to have your bags packed. You have to stay ready. Get ready for your opportunity because it's coming. Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. I remember in March Madness, in my first year with this great company that has given me 14 great ones. 4 months in, everybody's approaching March Madness, 90% just like it's all fun and games. I approached that tournament in sales like my life depended on it, like my life was on the line. 7 days a week, around the clock, I couldn't tell you how many hours that I was working because I wasn't counting the hours. All I was counting was the results. I knew if I were able to win that tournament, it may give me the lights. It may give me a shot. It may make other people and coaches focus on me to give me the ball more. Sometimes people underestimate what one opportunity could do in your life. Get ready for when that opportunity comes. Anytime you're an underdog, anytime your team needs you, find a way to win. And if you don't win, you got to die trying. To where if you don't win, you got to be thinking there ain't too many people in the world that would have gave more than I gave in order to win for my team, in order to win for my family, or in order to win this game. So what we got to be doing to round this sucker out is we got to be ready to be consistent. If you're a go-to player, you're consistently a go-to player. If you want to be great, you got to develop the habits of being a go-to player. And when you do that, we'll be on our way to seeing you on top. Thanks for joining us on another episode of The Grind. Get ready. It's a new day.